The Las Vegas Raiders offense got off to a red hot start against the Kansas City Chiefs, and Aiden O'Connell and this offense looked really good in the first half, but eventually they fell off in the second half as the Raiders lost 31-17 after going up 14-0. And after watching the All-22, watching the tape, there were some things I noticed when it came to Aiden O'Connell's overall performance at the quarterback position, and also a drastic change in the way the Kansas City Chiefs defense adjusted and played against us in the second half. Let's break down the tape and analyze the overall performance of rookie quarterback Aiden O'Connell and this offense in general. Now right here, good throw off the play action right here. We got Davante Adams running a crosser route. Looks like Kansas City was running a cover one man concept, and Davante was able to get open. The throw was slightly behind, but really not a big deal as he still was able to hit Davante Adams in stride for a big first down on this opening drive. I like the creativity on this play call, lining up Josh Jacobs out wide and then using him in a quick jet sweep run for a nice little gain on first down. Bo Hardegree did show that he switched things up a little bit in the first half. If we analyze the Chiefs defense, it looks like they're running a cover 3, and I like how Aiden O'Connell goes through his progressions. He goes through his reads. He first looks at his number one target. It wasn't there, so then he makes the next read, and then he finds Jacoby Myers is open across the middle. But look, let's also pay attention to Trey Tucker here, because the Raiders may have had a chance to get a touchdown right here, especially too since it looks like the Kansas City safety was out of position. It looks like he had all his intention drawn towards where Davante Adams was on the field and what he was going to do. So, a tough rep to analyze because O'Connell did do the right thing. He ran through his progressions. He found the open man. He made a good read, but look, maybe this play had a chance to be even bigger. Right here, it looks like there's a miscommunication / a blown assignment by the Kansas City Chiefs defense as Jacoby Myers is wide open across the middle. O'Connell immediately recognizes this and he throws it quickly to him for a quick touchdown strike. It looks like number 20 of Kansas City was supposed to be in this middle zone right here, but instead they both go to where Michael Mayer was, and that leaves Jacoby Myers wide open for the easy score. Cover 2 here for the Chiefs defense, and I was very impressed by this throw from Aiden O'Connell. He's able to throw this perfectly right in between the cornerback and the safety, and he throws this in an area where only Jacoby Myers has a chance to make a play on the ball. So you definitely see the arm talent that this kid O'Connell possesses. This is an NFL type throw, not a very easy throw to make. Not every quarterback in this league can make this, so great stuff right here. Cover 2 once again for Kansas City, and this time O'Connell and Davante are able to just find the soft spot underneath for a nice gain that allows us to move the chains for a first down. The throw was accurate too and on time. Play action pass right here. We got Davante Adams running a quick slant route, and then we got Jacoby Myers on this out route, and he did have some separation. Now this ball was thrown a little late, but it really wasn't O'Connell's fault at all since we lost time due to the play action fake. On this play, I would have liked for this to be a 3-step drop. If you're gonna throw it to Davante Adams, you gotta get it to him quicker, like right here when he gains the separation. And I also would have liked to see him target Jacoby Myers right here. He had separation, and O'Connell definitely has the arm talent and the strength to make the throw. The Chiefs run cover 2 once again, and this time O'Connell is able to hit Davante Adams on this curl route. The only thing I didn't like about this rep is he's got to do a better job not staring down his read, because that's the same mistake he made in the Jets game and it ended up costing him with an interception. He gets it off very quickly though, so that doesn't happen right here. But I'm just looking for a subtle turn of the head just to avoid any defensive back to be able to completely read his eyes and then just have the opportunity to jump on a route. Play action man-to-man across the board for the Raiders, and we hit Davante Adams on a quick slant, which I really liked how we were able to get Davante Adams very involved early in this game in the first half, but the issue was in the second half we went away from him. We weren't able to get the ball in his hands. Now, not an Aiden O'Connell clip right here, but I just wanted to quickly break down the 60-yard touchdown run by Josh Jacobs. What really made this play work was the fantastic blocking by the left side of the line, starting with Hunter Renfrow on the outside and Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer definitely does a great job right here. Mayer starts this run helping out Colton Miller seal the edge on the line, and then he's eventually able to jump to the next level, and he's able to create a clear running lane on that left hand side, which Jacobs is going to hit 10 out of 10 times. The Chiefs also got aggressive here. They got all their linebackers in the first level, and once Jacobs was able to hit the hole, he had all types of open field ahead of him, and this just left him to be one-on-one with their safety, and then Josh Jacobs just gets a nasty stiff arm right here. Just a huge play from the Raiders and from Jacobs. Now, breaking down Aiden O'Connell, these type of plays don't happen very often, but here he just misses a throw. Kansas City is running a cover 2 and Michael Mayer is able to get open in the flat, and O'Connell just throws his low to his feet, which was strange to see because the pressure wasn't crazy or anything like that. He had a clean pocket, he had some time to throw, but to be honest, looking back at this, I'm assuming he just intentionally threw it to his feet because we were within the last 2 minutes in the first half. He probably just wanted to save a timeout as we were essentially in a 2-minute drill. Now a third down here for the Raiders, and Kansas City show man coverage once again, and that's exactly what we get. We get man-to-man across the board, but nobody was able to gain any type of real separation. He throws it to his best player in Davante Adams, but this play really had no chance on this rep. Now we're able to get Michael Mayer involved here in the play action pass, and Michael Mayer just sells this perfectly. He begins to block, he sells that he's going to be a blocker on this play, and then boom, releases and is wide open for the first down. Kansas City runs man-to-man coverage once again, and I love the read right here from Aiden O'Connell. Jacoby Myers was able to create just enough separation off the line of scrimmage, and this pass from O'Connell was an absolute dime. It was a dot. Just look at the ball placement. Once again, puts this in an area where only his guy can make the catch, and Jacoby Myers does just that. Just a great pitch and catch right here. Another third down inside the red zone, and the Chiefs made the message very clear to the Raiders in the second half, and that was that they're gonna man us up, and that's exactly what they do right here. Man-to-man coverage once again, and O'Connell targets his best player, but Davante Adams was unable to make the play. You also got a possible holding or a pass interference call that they could have made, but look, it sucks that the Raiders were not able to create more damage and more opportunities in all these one-on-one matchups. The Chiefs bring man-to-man coverage once again, and this time we get somebody open. I like how O'Connell goes through his progressions and sees that Michael Mayer is open. He's able to hit him right in his hands. Good accuracy and, good stuff from O'Connell right here. Here the Raiders try to get cute and try to stun the Chiefs with this trick play, but they were not falling for this whatsoever. They stayed disciplined and they followed their assignments. Jacoby Myers just wisely throws us out of bounds. Third down once again, and here running back Amir Abdullah fails to pick up the blitz, and O'Connell gets hit real hard on this one. It looked like he was going to throw it, try to get it off as quickly as possible. It looks like he was going to try to throw it to Michael Mayer, but he just didn't have enough time to get the throw off. Here we got the Chiefs running a cover 2 zone, and Trey Tucker was able to get open on this comeback route, but strangely enough, O'Connell throws this pass short as it just bounces off the grass before it could even get to Trey Tucker. Another play, you don't see O'Connell miss many type of throws like this. His accuracy is usually very on point, but he does that right here. And another big play in the game. The Raiders were down 28-17. We got to get something going. Daly get a touchdown to get back into the game. We have to go for it backed up on 4th and 1. And this play just shows us that we still have zero answers for Chris Jones as he completely blows this play up and destroys Andre James. He was able to blow up this play. So in my opinion, I think Aiden O'Connell, overall, he had a pretty solid performance. He made a lot of very nice, accurate throws. He did a good job reading and analyzing the opposing defense. But the biggest issue with the Raiders offense that I noticed in the second half was we really had no answer for when the Kansas City Chiefs defense adjusted. When they decided to run a lot more man-to-man coverage on us, the Chiefs in the first half were primarily running a lot of zone, a lot of cover 2, and then coming out of the half, they gave us a lot more looks with man-to-man coverage, and more times than not, the Raiders were not able to cash in on these type of plays, which was a real letdown. Also, the Raiders weren't able to sustain the same success we had in the first half when it came to running the ball, running the football, which after watching the tape, now it makes sense why the Raiders offense essentially fell off a cliff in the second half. I think the inexperience from our offensive coordinator too, Bo Hardigree, is definitely starting to show, as Steve Spagnuolo from the Chiefs was able to make key adjustments that allowed his defense to dominate in the second half, and the Raiders just did not have an answer for this. Bo Hardigree did start the game very well. He got a little bit creative, but I think he lacked severely when it came to the in-game adjustments. Now overall, Aiden O'Connell did look good, but the biggest issue I've seen with Aiden O'Connell, and really his college state backs this statement up as well, and that's the fact that he's very limited when it comes to his mobility as a quarterback. If a pass rusher gets into the backfield, then look, more than likely O'Connell will go down for a sack, or best case scenario, he'll have just enough time to throw it for an incomplete pass. And really, that's a big problem in today's NFL. I think you need some mobility to be a quarterback at a high level in the National Football League. Now, I'm not saying you got to be the next Lamar Jackson or anything like that, but you just need your quarterback to be able to use his legs from time to time to just be able to bail you out, run for an occasional first down here and there, and most importantly, evade the pass rush, evade the pressure, and at the very least, just be able to evade the pressure with your legs and then maybe just throw it out of bounds. And every now and then, make plays down the field with the off-script backyard football. But so far, I have seen very little of that from Aiden O'Connell, and I think that's an issue. I think if O'Connell can improve upon his mobility and be able to use his legs more, he really could have a legitimate shot to be a true starter in the National Football League, because when it comes to his throwing ability, as we've seen, the kid has shown he can make NFL-type throws consistently, and when it comes to reading defenses, look, he's not fully there, but he's been getting better at it every week. He's definitely seems like a smart kid. I think he'll definitely keep learning, and he'll definitely get there when it comes to being able to diagnose and recognize a defense at a high level, pre-snap and post-snap. But overall, O'Connell has been making good throws, but I think the offensive line not being as good as it was last year, especially when it comes to the run game, mixed with, the offensive coordinator situation, and then, we still got Josh McDaniels' playbook, which, all these different reasons is why this offense has stalled out this year. But look, the Raiders and O'Connell will have to be much better moving forward. Now, the good news is we're going to have some better matchups moving forward after this bye week, but, we're still going to be going against some tough defenses. We're going to be going against the Vikings after the bye week, which is a defense that has a lot of exotic blitzes dialed up from Brian Flores. And as I said, mobility has been an issue from O'Connell, so we're going to have to figure that out for sure if we want any chance to succeed in that game. But yeah, when it comes to O'Connell on this offense, they started off good, but it just wasn't good enough. They're going to have to continue to get better and find a way ultimately to put more points on the board if the Raiders want any shot to get back into the regular season. But Raider Nation, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of this video of Aiden O'Connell's performance. And for anybody that's new to the channel and you guys love Raider related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.